I'm sending out the biggest bravo possible for the journalist named Murray Rose Williams, who works for the Kansas City Star. Thanks to her pushing for the idea, her newspaper, the current manager, admitted 140 years of slanted, inaccurate, and disrespectful reporting on Black people in the newspaper. I salute Ms. Williams because I raised the similar issues when I worked for television stations in the United States. The first time was in 1986. The second was in 1990, and I write about both of those instances in my memoir, Civil Rights Baby. I talk about the way the institution of journalism has been floundering, and a lot of it is race-based. I want to skim just a little bit of Chapter 10. I'm working at WSAZ Television in Huntington, Charleston. My news manager is named Bill Cummings. We are both invited to Marshall University to discuss a topic which is how to cover minorities in the 90s. I'll skim just a bit of the chapter. On the stage, at the panel discussion, just a few seats separated Bill and me. A question from the audience, quote, "Why do I get the feeling as a viewer that whenever there is a story about the NAACP or Black issues, Nita is reporting it?" I allowed Bill to have the first response. "It's only natural," he began. "Nita's Black, and she has more comfort covering those stories." I heard exactly the response I expected from him. My calm demeanor camouflaged two things. The first is my displeasure caused by the insult. How dare Bill imply that my race, rather than my professional training in journalism, made me the right reporter for the job? So I responded, quote, "I am a reporter. That means it's my job to cover the story, if the people are Black or if the people are white. A reporter is supposed to have the skills to develop a comfort level with the people involved." Upon arriving for work the next day, I walked into Bill's office. I resumed our discussion from the night before. I told him that I thought it had been my duty to say what I said at the university. Bill had 3 sons, one of whom was an infant in 1990. I said, quote, "One day your sons might work for a Black boss. They need to be comfortable with people who are not white. As a TV station, we do not serve anyone when we use race to categorize people, instead of using our reports to enlighten them." So that is why I am very pleased and proud of the courage that Ms. Williams showed in pushing for her newspaper to make the statement. The light has now been turned on. What other newspapers and mainstream television stations are going to make the admission of their floundering in the practice of journalism? But most importantly, what changes now?